Hello, welcome to another episode of the Hab Show Zambia. My name is Vananch Tifi. We'll be taking you into another exciting episode today as we look at politics. And this year is where we will be walking to our poll stations. We'll be talking to a politician right here on the Hab, and do join Dominic Davis Chifumbe as he takes us through that part of the show. Stay tuned.
Prices of commodities have continued to go higher, almost reaching for the stars, piercing through the hearts of many Zambians like a double-edged sword. This has continued every single day due to many reasons, which some have been attributed to government failing to control the economy. Government also is putting the blame on the COVID-19 that it has brought about global economic failure. Just a week ago, till now, there has been a shortage of onions on the market, fetching as far as 2 kwacha for one small onion. For tomatoes, at 2 kwacha, at least 4. A bag of 25 kg is fetching at 128 kwacha. 5 liters cooking oil is fetching at 190 kwacha. The past week was characterized by directives, one of which was the decision by the Board of the Competition and Consumer Protection Commission (CCPC) to order some cement manufacturing companies to revert to old prices. But this was received with mixed emotions, as it has been seen as an infringement to price control, which is in contradiction with Zambia's policy of a free market. This is the Hub.
You're still watching the Hub Show. My name is Dominic Davis from. Of course, today I'm joined by Mr. Isaac Chama, an aspirant candidate for Lupososhi constituency under the Democratic Party, that's DP, and the president is actually Harry Kalaba. And today we are discussing youth and politics, like I said, and hope and trust that wherever you're watching us from, you'll be able to contribute and give us your questions as well as your contribution via our Facebook page, that the Hub Show Zambia. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Hub Show Zambia as well, and when you do just that, you'll be able to watch our episode. Actually, it's our second episode, and I'm so much glad that you could find time just to be part and parcel of today's show. Mr. Chama, what I say? Tulifika mwafuma kulishana
kwena kumia school poso shikulifya bwino.
Okay.
Na mwebale tamba mchalo chonse nde mposha kairi na musengera kuli no program. Nde mikosha kutira mkaleta ndara kuli poso shipandi kwena kuli poso shi fingi twame kwatira mwebeni beso.
Okay, to start with, Mr. Chama, what made you join politics? I mean, going into politics because they want money, and a lot of people today are saying they only get into politics because they want to have a lot of money, fulfill their own dreams and enrich themselves. But chinshi challenge kuti mwingire mu politics.
Ichallenge okutira njingire mu politics. Nga mwamona kuma school yesofo chaba. Ila balanda curriculum mwali wa civic education. Mu civic education wala tufunda pali parliament ukutira amafunde aya kumabekala chalo bonse aba mu parliament. Longa twalekera bamobene for 20 years 30 years ebale tupangira amafunde finta fyakula chinja ilo kabiringa mwamona kila muntu ifine mino sharp sana na ifine top sana kuboneka pamenzo na manufo yapo sana. So na chimwene chaya na kutira pali inoinsta ningaya na ine mu parliament pakutira na ya afirishako ifyo tuinga mono kuombela abantu besu na makamaka bena lupososhi yemkwai.
Now, in terms of leaders, do political leaders take young people seriously? I mean, Misepela. Talk about Misepela. She folk join ama politics, but mlemo nati awengi tabale basuminisha. But do leaders take young people seriously in terms of politics?
Leaders actually do take young people seriously. Lelo ubu afya mwalishi ba afya balanda when you are with your peers. Wabebo kwa to ine nde mina kansela bala kuseka. Pantu muadi mwafe kansela unga umo. Mu constituency mwafe mpi unga umo. Nombaba nowe mwangala na bena, mubuta na bena. So kuli bena, kuiwe uchiri muna abo ule babuta na bena, ule batiana ena bola. So ngawabo kutira ine ndefo kutira nde ya mukusangwa munganda ya mafunde. Na ndefo kula sangwa ma council meeting. Bala chumona icheni. Panta chabe chaseka na kalya iyo. Icho abengi misepera kulaba okuba discouraged kuyingira mu politics obutambi paffe kufibusa era oli mubamula kwa tukuyingira mu politics koma nawe kwata olupiya ekyo tuyira mu politics nga lupiya lweka era okwete nga lupiya olefuata wakabomberi abantu eyo.
But you still need money to get into politics.
Ife tukwatire ekirunganiro wamona ekirunganiro ni teamwork. Ekirunganiro kyalikwata manifesto kyalikwata nama structures nga wamukuyiminanga kansela walasa nga balikwata muwadi muli amala bawadi chairman nabambi bonse nama branches bali abala kutungirira ero kayikula onokwata olukwa ndupwa shesu shira tutungirira na shena ero kabiri tyapopeka abantu nga nabakutemu balefu okutira bamuno kuza kwena pa bantu bonse bali muwadi muli na mu constituency nyoba bweno okutira wingaba ila ko kuntanshi intumi bantu ero baba MP niwo fe messenger eyo abantu baleti moko bati ifuka tulandire efyaso tulefwa FNF nomba ichipapu kyakutira limwe nga bakusala baba MP wayamkula ilandire efyo bantu nanguweni ero mwaisa pa ground impia shafu mesha constituency development fund nangu fimbi fire chitika MP tawfiro kula chituntumba feweka you just say okay I think people told me this or I promised this and that. You need to go back to the people, sit with them, ask them what is it that you now want. Bala kweba bantu amafya tayapo ero amafya yala chinjelo futa amafya yalesa chila ushikuna chila nshita uchali ubwafya last year ke bwafya obwinga balero mumone kunchende kumo kwali amafya yakutyata kuli misemo lero emisemo kwali babali bikako bushe ero waleka mpera ngatinga militero omusebo ero bambi baleta omusebo limbota bala kusala ngefita bala kusala baleta omusebo nshi yoke kala famuli bwe mpibo byatoka iru omusebo baleta nshabonde awe nakalya lelo tufire okulamu nokutira kiranshita life ila chinja na mafya chingwa naina yala chinja echo ero lechitira abantu vintu ufire wabe bushokya palika nokashita chinji echo tulefwaisha chitukumine echo mwabombera pomkwa.
Alright, if you're just joining us, you're watching the Hab Show. My name is Dominic, and of course, we're joined by Mr. Isaac Chama, an aspirant under the Democratic Party for Lupososhi constituency in the northern part of Zambia. For now, let's go for a short commercial break. This is The Hab, you're still watching, and of course on Facebook it's The Hab Show Zambia. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as The Hab Show Zambia. Still discussing youths and politics with Mr. Isaac Chama, who is an aspirant candidate for Lupososhi constituency under the Democratic Party. Mr. Chama,
yes,
we were discussing in terms of seriousness, how leaders take youth serious, but I want you to give me a detailed answer with this one. Why is it that most young people are not given leadership positions in these political parties? Mostly they are used for violence. When you hear violence in probably in Kitwe or Livingstone or anywhere else, it is the young people that are in the forefront. Why is it that it's not the young people that are in the forefront of leadership positions?
On answering that one, I will not generalize because I'm not a spokesperson for other parties.
Okay.
But I'll narrow it down to our party, Democratic Party. You'd find our party is a neutral party. We are not violent. You can never hear of Democratic Party and violence. That is just not us. And then when you look at youths in leadership, for example, we have a number of youths that are aspiring in Democratic Party. In Luansha, we have a university graduate, a young girl from the University of Zambia. She's a teacher, she's now been deployed, she's aspiring, and we have many other youths that are running for positions. So, saying why do political parties give youths leadership position, I think that is not what is with DP. And when you look at political structures, there is always a youth chairperson, and then there are youth wings. It's only that sometimes people feel they can only lead when they reach of a certain age. Probably an example I'll give is of myself. I'm only about 9 months in politics. Where was I all this time? I thought I need to work a bit or a while. Then probably after working, that's when I should join politics. But what shouldn't be the case?
What can you tell those young people that have the same thought that you had? Say politics is only for the adults and not for them, the young people, and those political players that are already there and they're already old, that think politics only for adults and we cannot involve young people, what would you tell them?
Well, the majority of the people in Zambia are the youth. Majority of the voters are the youth. The majority of the workforce is youth. The energetic people are the youth. So I would encourage the youth out there. It's never too late. You are welcome even to DP. There are a lot of positions that are available. You can either contribute just as a member, a mayor member, and when we come into office, of course there are those positions that are available. You can be a DC, you can be an ambassador, depending on qualifications. And if you look at the majority of the youth in Zambia, they are highly educated and very skillful. Some have got trade skills in electrical, mechanics, others have diplomas in marketing, human resource, others are journalists, others are lawyers. So the youth need to just come on board. Probably they do not know where to go.
Okay.
But if they don't, here I am. You can get my number, call me, get in touch.
So, Mr. Chama, why is it that most young people are not given leadership roles? For example, if you hear violence in Kitwe, you hear violence in Kabwe, the people that are in the forefront are the young people. But then the people in the forefront, in terms of leadership, are just the adults, 65, 78, and whatnot. But why is it that young people are not given leadership roles just like the adults?
I will speak.
Is it because they are incompetent?
I wouldn't say that. Actually, when you look at the youth, they are the most energetic. They are the most with a lot of time, and they are most resourceful. But it is sometimes an in thing amongst the youth where you want to look cool by being bad. Where you just this bad boy. Otherwise, when you come to DP, we know no violence. DP is a peaceful, neutral party. Believe you me, even before coming here, I had to spend the night somewhere. I was accommodated by a peer of person. Then the other night I was accommodated by somebody from UPND, and these are people holding positions because they know we don't believe in violence. I think violence starts with leaders. If a leader who has got a following can tell the followers to say, please, if you are following me, no violence, people will understand. If a leader will tell to say, look, if you are following me, no corruption, people will understand. Because a leader sets standards on how he's governing his grouping. So if you look at Ari Kalawa, we are non-violent people. Even if he's attacked or he wants to be mobbed, you'd find quickly he will make peace, and those who want to attack him will actually even come and join DP. That is what we are known for. So violence is something that DP doesn't know, and if probably Zambians are thinking Zambia is turning into a violent state, then they better come to DP. Let them choose DP, then this violence will go away.
Okay. So how can we avoid violence before and after elections? Because during campaigns, opposition, ruling, or even just political party tend to clash because they feel this area is a non-go area for this particular political party. But then we need to be in harmony. So how can we avoid violence before and after elections?
Well, starting with families and friends and political leaders, we need to explain to people to say, look, in as much as we can have different political standings, we still have different religious standings. You'd find in one family you have these SDA members, Catholic Church members, Pentecostals or Protestants, but you are still one family. So why should a different political belief be an issue? No. So people need to understand, and for God's sake, Zambia not only being a Christian nation, Zambia is a state in which you find a lot of people that are educated. So all the education from grade 1 to grade 12 only want to graduate with violence. No, I don't think schools teach violence. I don't think we learn violence at church. So where this culture of violence is coming from, I don't know. For us in DP, we don't have it. In our families, we don't have it. We believe in Ubuntu, one Zambia, one nation. That is why You can see from the olden days of Kaunda, you can be Luvale, you'll be posted in Northern Province. You can be, for me, my father is Tonga, my mother is Bemba, and I've had friends who you find the mother is Bemba, the father is Lozi, and they're like, that's where we are. So where is this violence coming from, and where is this thing of regionalization coming from? I think leaders and families, parents, uncles, we need to remind ourselves, our families, and our brothers to say, this is who we are. We are not violent, we are one people.
All right, Mr. Chama, thank you so much for according us the time to talk to us, and appreciate you. We wish you all the best as August 12th comes.
I'm definitely winning, and you are welcome to come and celebrate with me.
Sure.
So that you see, and then we see how we can work more together with the youth.
All right, thank you so much. You've been watching The Hub, and it's a show that endeavors to elevate and connect you in every aspect. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's a Hub Show Zambia. On Facebook, it's a Hub Show Zambia as well. From me, Dominic Davis Chifumbe. Bye-bye for now.